Hey guys, so I don't know how to actually stand out the light for you guys. It's a bit bright. So guys, obviously I haven't done a vlog probably for about a week now, and I haven't been writing down what I've been doing, but I've mostly been been at my baby's. That's what I did. So on Thursday when I got weighed, and then I went and stayed at my baby's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday I went I went Barnstable and I got loads of stuff. Then on Tuesday I was in cleaning and scrubbing, and today guys I actually went out shopping with my mom. Well guys, it was supposed to be a closed day, so the vlog's actually going to be named meant to be a closed day turned into a complete shop day, and we went the Harvester. So guys, I just thought like I'm gonna show you what I got because I haven't done a vlog in for like forever. So I thought I'd do a shop vlog for you guys of what I got today, which was quite a lot. So we're gonna start off with, I went to where did I go first? Oh, I went to IKEA guys first. So I went to IKEA guys and I bought 2 units. They're size units. You won't be able to, I don't think you'll be able to know what they look like. So I have one down here. I've also been doing a lot of my planting. So I have 2 compost bags here. The snails are now living in here. So I have the snails, and I watched a YouTuber, I can't remember what her sub name is, of how to look after them really good. So the heat mat is now on the back instead of underneath because it dries them out too much. This little bowl here that's right at the front I cut out of a cup, but that's coming out, I got a new one today. So let me just see if one of them wants to. So there's actually a guy, one of them, and he's like, you can just about see this little bit here. So he's buried himself underneath and he keeps coming out and eating the cucumber. It's kind of cute, so I'm just gonna take that out. So, and I actually found something amazing. I found a calcium block that, so every time I keep buying cutter shell, which is at the back there, so instead of buying cutter shell, I found a calcium block which was £1 odd, which is going to work out so much cheaper. In Barnstable yesterday I went to a lot of charity shops because me and my boyfriend keep doing jigsaws together. That's all car boot stuff to get rid of. So these units I got, they were £25 each from IKEA. Oh, I can show you a slight picture. So let's see here. This picture here is what they're going to look like. They're in white. And they're to go in my bedroom. So they were £25 each. Oh, here you go, guys. He's just coming out with his little head again now, look. He's right there. You can just see his little eyes coming out. Where he's just coming out to munch some more lettuce. Kind of sweet. I don't know whether I showed you guys a picture, but I have an albino in there, and by the looks of it, the other 2 buried themselves as well. It's natural for them to bury themselves, guys. So I got that from IKEA. I was trying to find my IKEA receipt. What have we got here? Oh, I found it. Right. If I get Tink to move out the way, because Tink wants to get involved right now. She's just trying to get to her feet. So basically, so I got them. Have I got another receipt here? Wait, that was Glenn's chippy. Let's see here. Yeah, I should have another IKEA receipt, but I don't know where I put it. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna sort of tell you as I go along. So, after IKEA, I went to where did I go? We went to IKEA, then we went Tesco's, then we went Pets at Home, then B&M's, then went for food at the Harvester, which I'm writing a review on them and some bad feedback, and I'm gonna write some bad feedback about IKEA too. So then where else did I go? Then I went the Range, and then we went Aldi and Iceland. So we went to quite a few shops. So basically at IKEA, this person was standing at the front, and today it's drove me nuts the amount of people that go, "You're not allowed a dog in here," and they don't read. Like, let me show you guys, right? So this is her jumper, and on the back of her jumper it actually says assistant dog, don't touch. Now if you've seen pictures before with her with that on, literally guys, like it stands right out, and people are like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that." Well, why don't you open your eyes and read first before you start nagging me? So, and this woman in IKEA basically turned around and she's like, "You're not allowed a dog in here." So I'm like, "Well, she's an assistant dog, and that," and she's like, "Yeah, but you're not allowed a dog in here." I'm like, "She's an assistant dog, and by law you cannot stop it." And I said, "I do have an ID card, but I don't have to show you by law, because it isn't law to have them." So she's like kept going on and on and on. Sorry guys. And she in the end gave up, right? But here's this. She gave me the most filthiest look ever. Like, she was so disappointed, like I was allowed a dog in a store and I proved her wrong. So the attitude that came off her was very disgraceful. Then she goes and gets another member of staff involved that then comes up to me and goes, "You're not allowed a dog in here. Normally they wear something to show." I said, "Look at her jacket." I said, "I've already showed the other lady her jacket and said she's an assistant dog." "Oh, I'm so sorry. She didn't mention that." But what gets me is a lot of them at the moment have been taught the rules of you must have an ID card. And a lot of people are confused on high vises, and I keep trying to explain to my mom that they are trained in certain ways, that's how they're supposed to recognise an assistant dog, but my mom don't get it, because she's like, "I could basically take Lola in that's well trained into there," and I'm like, "Well, you could train her for what you need, but you need to be able to prove that they can do 3 tests." And which is, I could prove one of them tests if I started panicking. I could basically sit on the floor and start panicking, and she'd do something straight away. The second thing I didn't like about today was I was in the Harvester, and we sat down and had our dinner, and basically the food was disgusting. Like, literally the chips weren't cooked properly. I gave my sweet corn to my mum because I didn't want my sweet corn, but that was disgusting as well. She didn't like that. The gravy was all runny instead of how it's normally supposed to be. And then basically my mum was shocked that I didn't actually eat as much as normal. So basically I didn't eat, let's see, I ate like 2 tiny bits of my chicken, and I ate my ribs, and obviously you get salad, so I had 2 bowls of salad. So like basically I was like, "Can you put this in a box for my dog?" Because obviously we give it as a treat. She's like, yeah. So here's this, right? I get my rib bones that I don't want, any food that I didn't want, and put it in the salad bowls. Now, I asked her to pull it in to a box to take away. She put the piece of breast that was about that big and 3 other bits of breast in a box like this. I'm like, where the fuck is the rest of my food? I'm like, I could have wanted that for later. I'm like, at the end of the day, I put my food, my stuff that I didn't want, in the salad bowl instead. And she turned around and ended up throwing the rest on me. So I wasn't impressed at all. So I'm gonna put a complaint into that. So that's the bad points, like, and so obviously I've had to pick. Well, I could have put her shoes on. So basically there was a lot of salt around today because we've had warnings there could be snow here in England, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll see it when it happens. And Mom's like, well, what happens if you can't get out? I'm like, I'm sure I will find some way and keep myself entertained. I have a freezer full of food right now and I've just got more food. So what's the big deal? So anyway guys, I'm going to go through what I actually got today. So far I got the units. I got this candle thing in pink. So you open it like this. And this is from IKEA because I think you can actually, yeah, look, IKEA. So, and then you put the little candles in there. And this was £2.50 from IKEA. I've never seen this colour before. And I love it. It's staying indoors for now. So with these things, if you have kids, these are good. Because basically, if a kid knocks this over, it goes straight out. So that was £2.50 from IKEA. Let me just move that out of the way. Then I got this from IKEA. So I want a proper snail bowl, and it can't be too deep because snails can drown. You can put some stones in to hire them up to help them. But as snails can drown, I ended up getting this bowl and they seep in because they need a bowl to drink out of. And that cost me 50p. Just put that over here. I got these from IKEA to go inside. These are, I think it's raspberry and strawberry, I think they are. But they're raspberry and strawberry in the picture here. But these smell really nice. These were £1 something. I think they were £1.50 from IKEA. I got this from IKEA too. This was £1, I think. I'm not too sure. So I got that. Then I got these from IKEA too. So these are mostly going to be useful for the summer, not now. I've got a dog and a cat by my feet. So these are going to be made up in the summer mostly for Rosebuds. So when it's really, if it comes really hot, I can drop one of these into a water bowl for ice, or I can give it her to lick on so we can cool her down. But they were £2. Now Tesco's and a lot of like places like Aldi, for some reason, are reducing a lot of stuff. Now I asked my mum why, and she said it's something to do with size packaging. So a lot of things like toilet roll we got for 55p. So that's Endrex toilet roll there, guys. Now one of these is not mine. It is actually my mum's for Lola. So I've actually got to wrap them both up though, because they are birthday presents for the dogs. So one's Lola's, one's Rosebud's. And they were £3.50 each, I think. Were they £3.50 each? Yeah, these were £3.50 each, guys. So they have a little squeak in them and down there, but they're really cute. So they were £3.50 each. Let me just open some of these receipts so I can tell you guys how much things were. Don't need that one. So that's my IKEA unit. So, and then I got some North. This is £1.99. It's always £1.99 in B&M's. So, then we got, my mum got some of these too. Now, yes, I don't have a kid. But they were 10p, guys, like literally 10p. So I'm taking them in the car boot, and selling them for £1 to make a bit of money. Which other people do it, so I don't see why not. So they were 10p. And then I got some girl ones too. They were in B&M's. I got some baby wipes. and they were, let's see, 69p from B&M's. I picked up this, now I've always wanted to get her one of these. So it's a unicorn coat jacket, so it straps on here and here. It's a small. I've got to see if it fits her. But that was, let me just see if it, double check, it was definitely full price. Yeah, so that was $5.99, guys. That was from B&M's. So then I got this from Pets at Home. Oh, I left out the one in the car, but I get it off my mom when I see her next Wednesday. Because we've got this thing we've started doing where we meet each other Wednesdays and we go out for the day now. Or next week she's coming over here and help me finish my painting bit that I need to go in the kitchen. Because if you look up there on that bit of ceiling, I've done all the painting in the bottom colour. I just need to do down there. But the painting needs tipping up. But they were 50p. This pack here, guys, so the little ball and everything, this was from Pets at Home. And this was, let's see here, $1.75. Then I got this from Tesco's. This is Eco Active, so gets through grease and crime and quick dries. And that was 30p, reduced item again. Then I got some spuds, and they were, where's my Tesco's receipt? They were, so Yorkshire puds, they were 50p. So I put them there because I need to put them in a freezer in a minute. I got these from Aldi, as you can see from the logo. And these were honey glaze, 79p. So they were from Aldi. Then I got these from Aldi too. So Aldi logo. And they were $1.49. I got some bacon from Aldi. And that was, let's see here, reusable bag. Where's my bacon? Oh, there you go. $1.49. I got this from Aldi too. This was actually a good price. This was $2.49. So and it's quite good looking. So that is chicken joint breast, but you have stuffing and bacon on top. Then I got a gammon joint from Iceland, and that was, if I can find my Iceland receipt. I don't have an Iceland receipt. Oh, this was £3, I remember. This is £3. I got this from Iceland. I'm just going to put these bits here because I need to get them in a freezer as soon as. Then I got this because it was £9p. I was like, oh, I might as well get it. And this is spaghetti bolognese for £9p. I picked up some cheese. That was, where's my cheese? So, where did I get this from? I'm sure I got this from thingy. Oh, here you go. I got this from Tesco, sorry guys. and it was $1.79. So I got the highest one. Then I got tins of tuna. Now these have actually got a date to 2020, to July 2020. So this is an example of why there's some reason there's changing packaging or something. But they were 75p. Tuna is normally expensive, so we'll get some of them. So I actually got not 2, not 3, but 4 of them for 75p. And then I picked up some sausages. These were from Aldi and they were £1.09. I picked up this, and you can see where I got this one, Tesco's. Because I need this for a dinner that I'm going to be making soon. But not making it yet, because I seen it while I was in there. So I picked it up. And this was, let's see here. This was 85. Is it 85? Yeah, 85p for whatever that says. Then I got a cauliflower. So guys, you're wondering probably why I got so much veg into it. On Sunday, I'm supposed to be making a dinner for me, my baby, and my baby's mom. Whatever don't get used, it gets frozen. It puts in a freezer. So I paid $1.65, guys, because this is an extra large cauliflower. So we make cauliflower cheese with that. I just battered it. Then I got some cabbage. The cabbage. What cabbage? 79p for the cabbage. I got 2 cucumbers. These are not for me. These are for the snails. They're 60p each because they're big ones. I also picked up some sprouts, guys. Do you know, these are very popular at the moment. I thought they would stop because Christmas was over, but they've had these a lot lately. And they were 62p. I picked up some butter as well, and that was trying to find it. Trying to find where I got my butter from. Here, Clover Light, 92p for Clover Light. So I'm just going to move you guys over here because at the moment all my shopping is now loaded here. So I'm going to stand here. You can actually see me better as well. Right. So milk, I obviously got from Tesco's, and that was £1.09p. I got some carrots, and they were, where did I get my carrots from? Tesco's, it says here. 59p. They was this in the reduced bit. So this is carrot cake and orange cake mix. So that's that. You can buy the icing, but we're not gonna buy the icing. And that was 38p. I just thought it'd be easier. Now the reason this one is open is because I don't like the fruit and nut one. So I gave that to my mom, and these were 75p. Now this was a great bargain. These are extra thick. Let me move over here. Yeah, see me over there. So these were extra thick bin bags, like really, really thick bin bags. But they were only 32p, guys. And I got not 2, not 3, but 4 packs of them. For 32p, 36p, guys, sorry, 36. but these are really thick. Then over here, guys, we're gonna go over here now, over this side. Right, so let me just, oh, wait a minute, if I put you guys like this, you can see me even better. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Let me just grab these receipts. So, I got from Pets at Home. I think this actually has how much it, yeah. So this was £1, guys. This was actually for Christmas, so I'm not actually opening it. So this is actually pet alcohol. That's a bit, would you trust that? Look at that. What is the date on this? 2 seconds. January 2020 it says on the back of here. I think I might take a photo of that and write off to the company because it should not look like that. So let's have a look. This one's doing the same, I think. Yeah, this one's going all bitty. It's hard to see in the red one, but I'm gonna write off to the company and say to them that's a bit but that was £1, guys. Let me just put that over here so we've got some room. So, and next I got these boots. Now these were £17.99 from Aldi. Now it actually says like weirdly of how much they were. So they've got sort of solidness and they're quite thick inside, but they're like, I call them welly slip-on wellies because if you think about it, that's welly material. But the opening is all the way up here. So these are actually when I go his nan's farm, because it gets quite muddy up there on the fields. So these are very helpful because I'll be able to walk around where they go now instead of the shoes I was walking in. So we'll put them over there. I got some caster sugar too. Now where did I get my caster sugar from? Yeah, caster sugar was from Aldi, £1.9p. I got some lemon juice because pancake day is coming up, guys, pretty soon. I don't know when it is, I can't tell you right now. But that was 50p in Iceland. Now this is the calcium block I told you guys about, so I'm just gonna get this out. So this was in the range, guys, this was, so you can actually, there is actually, if I can just get it out. So this is a whole calcium block. So this is how big it is. There is actually some tie things, but I'm not being funny. That looks like it really flimsy. But mine's just going to go on the floor and the snails will just sit on it. But I will use my other ones first before that. And that was £1.29, guys. Which, for the amount of times you buy cuttlefish and it's expensive to buy a cuttlefish, this works out way much cheaper. So it actually says calcium block, keeps bricks, mineral and calcium something. It's right here. But yeah, so I was like, yay. So it'll save me a lot of time all the time. Now I got 6 of these, guys, because these are going up in my front porch. So they were from the range. They were from the range and I have no receipt. I don't actually know where all my receipts have disputed. So I know they were £1.29, something like that. I also got this bucket, guys, is what I'm actually getting my stuff out right now. And this was like £1.50 or something. I picked up these seeds. Oh, here you go. Here's my range receipt. So I've got, let me just get these few little bits out that I haven't pulled the guys from. So, put them, that was just my wire, guys. So I can put these bits back in here in a minute. As you guys have sent them. So on my range receipt, The bucket was $1.29. The calcium block is $1.49. The wafer thin algae things, they were £2.79. Cheapest place I've ever seen them. This is the range, by the way, guys, if I didn't mention that. Yeah, then the hooks. So these hooks were £1.29. Then I got these seeds. So I got chili something. I can't quite read that one. Chili jalapeno and chili jalapeno, and they're all 40p, I think it is 49p in the range. So that's what I got from the range, all the range stuff I got. So I just got to keep some of these receipts though. Then I got another bag of cat food in. This is £3 at Tesco, and it is, let me see here, I'm sure it's 3 kilos or something. Yeah, so it's 3 kilos, so it's like £1 each for each kilo. And then I got some kitchen roll for $1.99. And the last thing, guys, that I got, and it cost, let's see here. I think it's on this one over here. No, that's Tesco's. No, it wasn't the same receipt. It cost B&M's. It was from B&M's and it cost $12.99, guys. So I'm just gonna show you guys. Actually, out here, so good to get it. So here we go. Just bring it in here because it's lighter. So I got this. So this is to put the toilet roll in, put some toilet rolls and some bits in so I can actually put my shampoos and away somewhere. So I don't know if I've showed you guys this as well, so I'm going to show you what I've done in here so far. So in here, the wooden floor has now gone down, other than it needs cutting in that corner, so it looks nice. Then obviously them hooks I showed you over here, that needs painting. The roof needs PVA-ing because there's actually mould up here. Now I'm going to have white on my fingers. So, and then I need to like gloss this down here a bit more. But we're on about putting a piece of wood on here, on both sides, and painting it because it'd look nicer. But I've got to gloss the inners. I think I did. Oh, and I've got to go over this bit. So I did down below so I could put the wooden floor in, but at one point I'm going to rip it up again. And then I've got to do a bit of paint up here. So that's that, guys. So my bedroom's like normal today. This is what I'm about. All this I can put in that unit. So, and then I can't really show you my plants. I can show you the ones I got inside. So, obviously, not so long ago, I was on about repotting my plants. So, all these ones here are what I'm keeping. Look at my peas already. It's like up here. So, and the rest are outside in the shed. So this person actually messaged me today and is like, it's a bit early to be selling plants. I'm like, well, I done it around this time last year all the way in Barnstable, so I don't see why not. And he's like, I'm like, so when would you start selling them? And he's like, April? I'm like, get stuffed. Hell no. So guys, that is what I got. So I need to put this lot away, especially my frozen, before it defrosts anymore than it should. So pretty much, guys, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I know I want to stay here if possible, and try and sell stuff, and finish what I'm doing. I'm playing Minecraft as well and things like that. But guys, I don't know what I'm doing. So obviously vlogs are like this at the moment. I'm sorry about that, but obviously I'm gonna try and keep you updated as soon as possible. Not quite sure. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's vlog. Pretty much tried updating you what I remember what I did, but I hope you enjoyed my hashtag. I'm joking. I hope you enjoyed my was meant to be clothes shopping day turn into a big shop day for shit. Anyway, guys, peace out. Like, subscribe, comment for challenges, comment for openings. See you guys again soon.